Nearly 11 months after the October 7th attacks, the U.S. Justice Department announced criminal charges against Hamas's top leaders.
Today, the Justice Department unsealed charges against Yahya Sinwar and other senior leaders of Hamas for financing and directing a decades-long campaign to murder American citizens and endanger the security of the United States.
The 7-count criminal complaint filed in a New York City federal court back in February names 6 defendants: Hamas leader Sinwar, senior officials Khaled Mashal and Ali Barakeh, as well as 3 who are believed to be dead: Ismail Hania, Mohammed Def, and Marwan Issa. The 38-page indictment details the chain of events since the establishment of Hamas and the October 7th attacks. It included charges of terrorism and conspiracy to murder U.S. nationals, marking the first legal effort by the U.S. to hold Hamas leaders accountable, despite being mostly symbolic. It also accuses Iran and Lebanon's Hezbollah of providing financial support and weapons to Hamas.
The charges unsealed today are just one part of our effort to target every aspect of Hamas's operations. These actions will not be our last.
The legal move comes as Washington and its partners continue to push for a Gaza ceasefire deal, with the White House working on an updated proposal likely to be more detailed than the current so-called gap-bridging proposal.
Mr. President, what more should Netanyahu be doing, sir?
Make no mistake about it, Hamas leaders are going to pay for these crimes. And he and his team, for sure, will keep working around the clock to get this hostage deal done. And this is a president that has been pretty clear about that.
Meanwhile, the United Nations Security Council says it's running out of patience as it considers taking action over Gaza.
There is a rising anxiousness in the Council that it has to move one way or the other. Either there is a ceasefire or that the Council then reflects on what else we can do to bring the ceasefire.
The killing of an American Israeli hostage and 5 others last weekend appears to have added new urgency to the White House's efforts to end the fighting in Gaza. And administration officials acknowledged that this new so-called final proposal might not be the last.